Hi Aquarius, welcome to Golden Truth Tarot. Today's reading, it's going to be your yearly predictions for 2025. I'm going to discuss with you every single month starting from January all the way till December. I'm also going to give you a lot of important information and guidance based on Western astrology, based on numerology, based on the Chinese zodiac, and of course the tarot cards. So let's get started with January. You're going to start the year very tired with a lot of things to do. You're going to be very busy. You're putting so much pressure on yourself for the things that you want to accomplish. You're constantly adding more and more to your plate in January, and it's going to make you feel physically tired, exhausted, and also is going to make you not have any time to enjoy anything else in your life. I do see that you're giving a lot to everyone else around you, and at some point during January, make time for yourself, Aquarius. Prioritize your own health, your own well being, even doing things that you enjoy, even resting, even taking time to just relax and enjoy your hard work at least once a week. Make time for yourself, prioritize yourself. And also for those Aquariuses who are single, I do see that you don't have time. You don't have time for love. Maybe you're avoiding disappointment, or you're avoiding relationships by saying there's some insecurities there. You're not feeling like you can attract the person that you want, so you're avoiding the dating scene altogether, claiming you're busy, claiming you have a lot of things to do. And but the true reason is that you don't feel confident enough that you can attract the right person for yourself. And for others, if you are in a relationship, I do see that you are the person who is holding the weight of the relationship. You're holding everything in your shoulders. You are making sure that everybody's taken care of. You're doing everything for everyone else. And eventually, this is going to lead to stress, it's going to lead to frustration, it's going to lead to a breaking point where you're going to say, I can't do this anymore. I can't take this anymore. I need to rest. So, yes, prioritizing yourself is very, very important. Also, keep in mind, Aquarius, that you are going to feel the Pluto transiting in your house, being permanently in Aquarius, starting from 2025, and is going to be there all the way for 19 years till 2043. So some of you are going to start the year with this intense energy of transformation, of I'm strong, I'm powerful, I can do everything myself, I don't need any help. But make sure, because Pluto also means transformation, death, rebirth. So it can bring you also to a very dark place if you're doing more than you can, if you're abusing your body, or if you are not taking care of your mental health, of your emotional health, of your well-being. It can bring you to a very dark place. And as I said, this is a very long transit for 19 years. So this is not a race. This is just you taking the time to face different aspects of yourself, different fears, different phobias, different things that are inside of you that you need to cleanse and you need to clear and you need to evolve from. Okay, so take your time. And I'm saying that because in February, a truth is going to come to the surface, a truth of something that is very important for you. The truth of, for those of you who are in a relationship, you might find out that your partner's been either involved with someone else or talking to someone else. And this is something that is going to, of course, make you feel very upset, very emotional. For others, it can be a situation where you find out that someone who you trusted, someone who you cared for, has done something wrong and something behind your back. I do see a lot of anger. I do see a lot of emotional outbursts. not understanding why this is happening after everything that you've done, after everything that you've given to receive this sort of treatment, and to be disappointed. The lack of trust is what is hurting you the most. The fact that this person's been lying to you and hiding all these secrets for so long. This is what you can't handle. That's what's so difficult for you emotionally and mentally. You can't understand why this has been going on, and why couldn't they just talk to you and come clean. And this is also very symbolic as well, happening during this year, during 2025, because 2025 in numerology is a number 9 year. Okay, so 2 plus 2 plus 5 equals 9. 9 is also about endings. It's the ending of a cycle. It's a time of different relationships, people who are not meant to be in your life in the next decade, in the next part of your life, in the next chapter. They have to leave in order for you to open and create more space for new love, for new relationships. And as I said, for some, this can be someone you trusted, someone you're friends with, someone who is part of your family. For others, this can be a person that you are dating, or you are married, or you are living with, someone who you are in a relationship with. If it's happening during this time and you've had problems in the past, that is symbolic of the time is now. This relationship has to end in order for you to continue to release yourself from this negativity, and to welcome in your life something better, something more beneficial for you at this stage that you are. So those relationships can evolve with the same, they have to evolve with the same pace that you are evolving. And in March, financially is going to be a good month. It's going to be a month where you're going to be able to cover some expenses. If you have any credit cards or loan, you might be able to close one or a few of them, and you're going to feel financially that everything is good. But there's so much mentally that you're wondering. There's so much stress. I see a lot of stress. I see a lot of worry. I do see a lot of questions that you have, also shame, almost feeling like you should have done something different in order for that relationship to work. And you're going to see that this person not being in your life financially, it's actually more beneficial for you than having this person in your life. You were spending a lot on them, you were maybe helping them. Some Aquariuses maybe were helping them financially, and now that they're removed from your life, yes, you have guilt, yes, you have shame, yes, you might have all these questions and pain and feeling disappointed and sad. But practically, this person was a burden. Financially, this person was a burden on you. You are the person who is doing everything yourself and not having to provide or take care of them anymore. You are free. You're free to do other things that are more beneficial for you. And the same energy continues in the month of April, where I do see the sadness continuing. So it is slowly transitioning from you feeling very stressed, even a slight depression for some Aquariuses, to feeling more emotional, to being in a place in April where you don't really want to talk to other people. You don't want to explain what happened. You don't want to give others more information. You want to keep things closer to yourself, closer to your heart. Slowly, you are realizing that one of the reasons why people might want to talk to you about it is just to gossip or get more information from you. So you're focusing on things that you love, you're focusing on yourself, you're focusing on having your energy back, having your motivation back, having your inspiration back, because a lot of you are going to feel very sad during this time. You're going to feel sad, you're going to feel unmotivated. There is a chance of this person coming back into your life. and they're asking for your apology, wanting to have you back. uh, they want you back in their life. They're going to tell you that they love you, and they're sorry and everything, but the spark is gone. That spark, that love, that trust, that passion that you had for them is gone. It's gone. It's like your love was like a flower, allowing it to completely dry down to there's nothing left. You don't feel like you can reconnect with this person on an emotional level anymore. And I see that the transition is going to be difficult, hard for some Aquariuses. There's going to be, in the month of May, there's going to be a time where you either get back together physically, just to spend time together. It's more of a physical thing. It's just that passion left there, more as a closure than you actually trusting them. And emotionally, something is broken. As I said, you can completely bring yourself back. Even though you might forgive them or try to move on, you can't completely bring yourself back to a place where you can trust this person. But there is getting back together, just based out of habit or passion, or that desire, that time that you've been together. For others, this is clearly a situation where there was infidelity, and it's hard for you to believe that everything is over, that there's no more infidelity. And for some, this infidelity could have started from work, from a coworker, or someone that they did business with or they worked with. So it started as being just having to work with one another, to escalating to something else, to the point where you found out to an actual affair for some Aquariuses. Still, the relationship is not completely closed emotionally and physically for some of you. Not a chance, not wanting to give each other a chance, but there's this time of slow transitioning to that point where each person goes their separate way. And when it comes to work and when it comes to your finances, I see that a lot of Aquariuses in May are going to focus at work. You want to be the best you can be. You are going to have more clients if you have your own business. If you work with clients, your reputation is going to increase. You're going to have more work. You're going to attract people, are going to see you as as someone who is very qualified, very professional. It's almost as if this person leaving your life, being removed from your life, is helping all other aspects of your life. And that's also very symbolic, and very, very meaningful. Pay attention to what happens once someone is not in your life anymore. If your luck completely changes to where you're making more money, you're more successful, you have more friends and more support from others, and your life just goes in a better direction. This is also symbolic of you being with someone who hasn't been helping you evolve, who has been stopping your good luck, your good fortune, because you're dealing with them, and they're constantly bringing you down. So that's even more of a reason, or a message to say, okay, you have to focus on yourself, and focus on the blessings that are coming your way, and realize that this person was only holding you down. And that's also symbolic of, okay, the time with this person has to come to an end. And in June, I do see this. You're almost going to have someone stalk you in June, watching everything you do, checking everything. You might feel even online you might feel like someone is constantly either looking at your account, making comments, following you with fake accounts. So there's going to be a lot of eyes on you during this time. For some, this is the person that your ex-partner was in a relationship with, so they knowing how important you are still in their life, they want to cause some sort of turmoil and some sort of problems. And that is going to, yes, it's going to stress you, it's going to create issues, it's going to make you feel like you can't relax, like now you're paranoid, now you can't trust this person anymore. Now this person has brought all these issues in your life. And even though you haven't given them a second chance yet, just spending time with this person in the summer, May, June, is causing these other issues that some of you Aquarius don't want to deal with. You want peace, you want peace in your life. You want to live a life where you don't have to answer to anyone, who you don't have to worry about anyone else, who you can just be yourself and someone loves you for who you are and someone respects you for who you are. And also be mindful of who you share information with, especially if you have someone close to you who has a lot of water energy. So their ascendant or sun sign in Cancer or Pisces, because this person could be pretending to be your friend, someone who you can trust, and they're taking that information and using that information to create problems for you. Also, due to your success at work, due to your achievements, this person wants to put you down, wants to make you feel like no, you're not as successful as you think. You haven't achieved as much as you think. So yeah, be mindful who you share information, plans. Just try to keep your life to yourself as much as possible. Now, in July, I do see um, this person coming back. This person is still coming back into your life, asking for forgiveness. They want a second chance. They want to be with you. They want, even for those of you who are having this conflict with, and it's not romantic at all, it can be another type of relationship. This person still wants to be in your life. And what's important is to be very clear with why would you want this person back. Okay, so try to look at everything not from a romantic perspective or from a very emotional perspective, but try to look at things, look at the reality for what it is. What has this person actually done against you? Is this something you can forgive? Is this something you can truly move on from? Ask yourself that, because that is so important. And I see a lot of you Aquariuses are not going to rush into, yes, I forgive you, we can be together, let's forget about everything. No, you're going to take your time, because you know in your heart that this doesn't feel right. Even though they're insisting, they might be making gestures of love and showing that they're remorseful and that they regret everything they have done. You still don't believe them. You still want to take your time. But the seven is all about spirituality, it's all about messages that you will get during this time. So pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to your feelings, your gut feelings, your intuition. Pay attention to even different weird signs that you might get when this person is around. That's very symbolic, that is showing you something. So as I said, pay attention to everything that happens during this time. That's going to tell you everything that you need to know, that you need to hear. But for a lot of you Aquariuses, I do see that your decision finally it's going to be to move forward. to move forward, to focus on yourself. And this can be something that family members who are very traditional might not understand, because it might be against their beliefs, against religion. They might feel like you have to forgive and you have to forget, and holding on to a marriage or to a relationship is more important, and people go through different trials and tribulations. But you can see the bigger picture. You know that there's no future there. The lack of trust and knowing that this could happen again is something that you can pass, and you can just completely forget and move forward. But it's going to be the right decision for a lot of you, because I do see that you're choosing yourself. You're choosing yourself. You're not carrying any resentment. This transition is going to be very favorable for a lot of you Aquariuses. It's going to be a transition that is done in a very peaceful way, knowing that you've done everything you could do on your end, and now you just have to see all of that as an experience, and you have to focus on the future, on what's to come. You're going to almost allow the universe to, I believe that you brought this person in my life for a reason. You brought this experience in my life for a reason, and I release all my emotions, all my feelings back to the universe, so everything can be cleared and can be resolved, and you don't carry any resentment or anything because they lied to you or because they disappointed you, or anything like that. Aquarius can be very, of course, you can be emotional when you find something out, but you are one of the signs that has the ability to clearly understand when something doesn't work. And you are probably one of the signs who have more self-awareness than others. You know when something is right, when something is wrong, when something is meant to end. You're those people who have the higher consciousness. You are the humanitarian. You can see things from a higher perspective, to where you can see why someone did something, why they were hurt, why this was karmic, why this was meaningful, how did this help you evolve. You can see it in so many different perspectives. And what's truly important is to choose at the end, choose what's healthier and what's best. And sometimes two people can have a beautiful time together, and at some point they can evolve into different directions, which is what's happening for a lot of you Aquariuses during 2025. And then you decide that each person has to um, it's more beneficial if you both continue your journeys separate, not together anymore, so you don't have that friction and those same issues and problems. And that's why from the oracle of crystals and stones, the crystal for you for 2025, the stone for you guys is the Dalmatian jasper. So it's a type of jasper that looks like like the dog, like the Dalmatian dog. And the message says play, have fun, don't take life too seriously, and spend time in nature. The Dalmatian jasper is a stone of happiness, it's a stone of good vibes, good energy. Also, to remind yourself to be loyal to yourself. Dalmatian jasper is a stone that reminds you to have fun, to enjoy your life, to spend more time in nature, especially beneficial if you're going through a time of feeling unhappy, feeling like you have so much pressure on yourself, you have so much pressure from others. If you're feeling like all your loyalty is going towards other people and you're not giving yourself enough love and enough support, then the Dalmatian jasper is a stone that is going to remind you to prioritize yourself, prioritize your health, and why not be more happy, be more playful. Remember that the first person you have to be loyal to is yourself, and then to others. And if you are not in peace with yourself, if you don't feel happy and content, you can share that joy and you can be the best version with of yourself with others too. So if you are interested in the Dalmatian jasper, you can find this bracelet on my website on www.goldentruthtarot.com. You can order it online. The link is right here, and shipping is worldwide. Now, let's move on to the month of September. During this month, I do see you having a final conversation with someone, and it can be this person that you were involved with emotionally, or it can also be a different situation. I do see for a lot of you Aquariuses, you have come to a point where you're very rational, you're very mature, you know what you want, and you're not scared to communicate clearly, set boundaries, and let people know, no, it's no, this is what I mean, and that's it. And that is going to bring some changes into your personal life with people around you. You're dealing with this version, with this evolved version of yourself that others haven't seen before. And this can also be someone else who has a lot of air energy like you do, someone who has their ascendant or sun sign in either Aquarius, in either Libra or Gemini. And I do see this person helping you, guiding you. This is a person who is very in control, some person who knows about the law, knows about the rules, uh, someone very sharp, very smart, someone in who has a lot of power. And you talking to this person, getting advice from this person is going to be helpful and beneficial in order for you to set the boundaries that you need to set with others in your life, and to take control of yourself completely. Take control of your life in all aspects, and be your true authentic self. And because of the conversations, because of the difficult conversations that you're going to have, that is going to affect some of you in your finances. Try not to cause too much turmoil for yourself, Aquariuses, because I do see a lack of income, or someone who's giving you money financially not wanting to work with you anymore. So, as I said, if you work with clients, this can be a situation where you have maybe a disagreement with a client or disagreement with someone else, and they stop your clientele, or they try to create problems and ruin your reputation, or um, it's going to affect you financially as well. And even though I see you trying to be creative and trying to continue to keep everything the same, uh, or show your qualities, still you're going to feel that some lack, either uh, if you had an additional source of income, that ending, or lack of clientele, or some changes at work that are going to affect you financially as well. Some of you Aquariuses might even decide to make this changes yourself, just for you to be able to do something that you love, something that you're passionate about. So you might say, I'm going to make some sacrifices, or I'm going to invest some money, or I'm going to not take up as much time at work, as many hours, and I'm going to focus to do something that you love, that you like, that it's better for you, that involves your creativity, that involves your heart, that involves something that you love, instead of just, okay, I'm working, I'm making the money that I need, and that's all. You're thinking more, you're thinking and you're planning more long term. Now, November is going to be a month where you're going to feel more social, you're going to feel more active, you're going to want to spend time with others, with friends. You have a lot of good people in your life, and you're going to meet a lot of new people as well in November. And the new people that are coming into your life are going to be more aligned with this new improved version of yourself. You're not going to have the same fears, the same paranoia that you used to have with people before, the same suspicions where you had doubts or you didn't feel like they truly had your best interest at heart, or you had your own insecurities about uh, around the people that were close to you. That's going to change. That is going to change, and the new people coming into your life are going to be amazing. You're just going to feel comfortable. There's no fear, there's no insecurities. You're going to feel great, you're going to feel comfortable, you're going to feel like you're finally found your tribe, found the people that you like, found that support system that you need. Also, very important is to look at the year you were born, Aquariuses, because 2025 is the year of the snake. And if you are born in the year of the snake, for example, 1989, 2001 is the year of the snake. That means that this is your most beneficial, blessed year in a 12-year cycle. This is the best year you're going to have a in a 12-year cycle. It's also what happens, it's also the return of Jupiter. So Jupiter comes back into the sky at the same point where it used to be when you were born. So we have two different events from based on Western astrology, the return of Jupiter in your natal chart that happens once every 12 years. Also, based on the Chinese zodiac, you will be in the same energy as the year you were born. So, if you are an Aquarius born in the year of the snake, make big life decisions during this year, invest financially. Marriage, children, expand your family, start a new relationship, start a business, uh, even relocate. Anything that is going to bring a big transformation and starting a new chapter in your life is very beneficial. Also, Aquariuses who are born in the year of the ox, for example, 1997 is the year of the ox, are going to have an amazing year. And Aquariuses who are born in the year of the rooster, for example, 1993 is the year of the rooster. If you are an Aquarius born in the year of the pig, based on the Chinese zodiac, for example, 1983 is the year of the pig. This is an enemy year for you, or what would be considered as a year that is not lucky, it's not beneficial, a year where you're supposed to just pause everything, kind of take life as it take things as they go, and just relax and try to prioritize on what's truly important. Don't take any risk, don't take any chances, don't do anything out of the ordinary or anything that can be too challenging, even traveling to very remote places you've never been before. Basically, try to avoid any danger and risk and just play it safe as much as you can, because usually this year brings you some situations that you have to confront and you have to deal with. But consider it as a time of rest, as a time to reevaluate your life, your decisions, and plan ahead. Also, Aquariuses who are born in the year of the tiger, in the year of the cat or the rabbit, in the year of the goat, are not very in a very favorable year during 2025. So keep that in mind as well. Now let's move on to December. And during this month, there's going to be someone who likes you, someone who's going to be very flirty with you, someone who is very drawn, very attracted to you, someone with a lot of fire energy, Aquarius. They can have their ascendant or sun sign in either Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, and you're very conflicted with this person. You see them as immature, you might see them as someone who, yeah, they just flirt with everyone. There's nothing special really to them. That's just their personality, that's just how they act, that's just how they behave. But I do see this internal conflict, almost not knowing what to do. Your rational, intellectual side of your brain tells you one thing, and then your heart, your emotions are telling you a different thing. So you will be tempted, you will be torn. Either you should, if you should give this person a chance or flirt with them or enjoy life and see where it takes you. But it's still, this person is going to bring some emotions, that spark that you need, that spark, that adrenaline that you might not realize it, but you will start missing them more, wanting to talk to them more, and that is going to give you exactly that energy that you're looking for. And take your time, Aquarius, when you're ready to date, or when you're ready to know this person. Also another message is for yourself to enjoy life more, not be so serious, not always. Sometimes you just have to stop and smell the roses, not constantly go, do things, do. At times you just have to relax. At times you just have to appreciate what you have already worked very hard for. And that's the main energy that I'm feeling for you in the month of December. Enjoy your life. Yes, you can have amazing ideas, you can feel like you want to accomplish even more, but what's best at this time of the year, it's to pause, take the time to enjoy what you have. You might even have some issues with your vehicle, or with your car, that is going to really stop you, in a way stop you from having to move so much or be so active. You will have to take some time to see where you are at this stage of your life before you prepare yourself for the next year to come. Okay, Aquarius, this is everything that I see for you. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please leave me a like and a comment. And of course, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on future readings. Thank you so much. If you're interested in a private reading with me, you can book online one of the services that I offer on my website on www.goldandtruthtarot.com. You can find me there. So thank you so much, and I see you next time. Have a wonderful year. Bye bye.